Operation Churros, Spain Visa Breakdown 2025 edition, because bureaucracy shouldn't be a buzzkill. Let's start with a spicy myth. Spain has closed its border. Nope. The only thing that's closed was the golden visa, that old buy a flat and get a passport shortcut. Hi friends, neighbors. I'm Brett West with the UrbanCastle team at Corcoran McEnearney in Washington, D.C., and now also Valencia, Spain. Today I intend to dispel some myths and shine some light, so grab yourself a churro, a café cortado, or some vino tinto, and let's talk visas. But before we do, if you've found our Operation Churros series to be of any help to make your dream a bigger reality, please hit subscribe, like, and follow along for more episodes of Operation Churros, stories, tips, and truth about building a life abroad. Doing so helps our algorithm reach more viewers like you. As of April 2025, Spain's golden visa is gone. But don't worry, there are plenty of perfectly legal ways to call this sunny corner of the world your home. The digital Nomad Visa, Spain's love letter to remote workers. If you work online for clients outside of Spain, designers, consultants, tech folks, writers, maybe even that someone writing a podcast about a podcast, this one's for you. Here's the deal. You need to show that you've been affiliated with whatever or whoever employs you for a minimum of a year, and that entity must be verified by the state, proven to be in good standing. So, it's not just a matter of just starting a new remote position that you've created in the last 6 weeks. And you need to have signed documentation stating that you're authorized to work indefinitely from Spain. You need income around 2,600 euros per month, more if you have dependents. And dependents could include children, a spouse, or even retired parents who accompany you on your move. The point is, they want to see that your income can sustain your household for 3 times Spain's annual minimum wage. Some sage advice. Conventional wisdom might suggest fulfilling all requirements, filing all required paperwork, and achieving visa approval before departing for Spain as the best route. And it may be for some. Doing so gets you a visa good for 1 year. However, you can get your digital Nomad Visa approved for a 3-year stay, providing you file once in Spain, and your first passport stamp inside the Schengen area is Spain. Both can renew for up to 5 years. Now, quick, super important note before we move on. When you first arrive in Spain, you automatically have 90 days to be here as a tourist. But once your visa application is submitted and marked in Trámite, that means in process. The countdown clock stops. You're here legally, you're not overstaying, you're just waiting on approval. And if you're doing it right, you're soaking in the culture here, Spanish style. That's why time is of the essence. It truly matters. Have your documents ready so your file can be submitted the day you land, the non-lucrative visa for the professionally retired. Perfect if you've got passive income or savings and a plan to not work at all. Think of it as the Netflix and Paella visa. Requirements: roughly 2,400 euros per month for the main applicant and more per dependent. But Spain is getting strict. No sneaky remote work on the side. They're not judging, but if you say non-lucrative, that's what they expect. The skilled worker visa for when Spain really likes your resume. Officially called the highly skilled professional visa because you're pretty great, please come work here didn't fit on the form. You'll need a Spanish employer registered with Spain's large companies unit, the same folks who handle the digital nomads visa. You'll also need a degree or equivalent experience. Family can come along, and yes, this one counts toward permanent residency and citizenship. The upside: fast approval and full work rights. The catch: lose the job, lose the visa. It's basically a very professional relationship. The status: it's complicated. The research visa, for the brains behind the breakthroughs. This one's for professors, scientists, and folks who understood quantum before it became a marketing word. Valid for 1 year and renewable as long as your project continues. It doesn't count towards Spain's 10-year citizenship clock, but it's a solid stepping stone if you later switch visas. If you're here to teach, discover, or save the planet, Spain's happy to host you while you do it. The student visa, for the lifelong learner, or the escape artist. Enroll in an approved program, prove you can support yourself, and you're in. You can work up to 20 hours per week, but the real assignment is adapting to Spanish nightlife. Let's just say the 9 a.m. lecture might feel optional after a 1 a.m. dinner. The entrepreneur visa, for the dreamers who also file business plans. If you've got a startup idea that benefits Spain's economy, the entrepreneur visa lets you build it here. It requires an approved business plan and sign off from ENISA. In short, show your idea is brilliant and viable, not just another Uber, but for tapas. Look, the truth is paperwork isn't what stops most people. Emotion is. Leaving your home, your people, your language, that's the real leap. But on the other side, the pull is powerful. Culture, connection, slower rhythms, warmer days, and churros so good they might make a monk swear. And remember, whether your next chapter takes you across the world or just across Washington, D.C., the UrbanCastle team is here to guide you home.